Iran is shaking, and the situation is turning deadly. As protests surge across the country, reports now say regime forces have killed at least 8 people, marking one of the most serious crackdowns since the 2022 uprising. What began as anger over money is now something much bigger. Iran's economy is in freefall. The national currency has collapsed to record lows, inflation has surged past 40%, and everyday essentials are becoming impossible to afford. For millions, the pressure has been building for months. This week, it finally exploded. The protests began in Tehran's Grand Bazaar, a place that has historically signaled major political shifts. When shopkeepers shut their stalls in protest of the currency crash, the message was clear. This wasn't just frustration, it was defiance. From there, unrest spread fast. Cities like Isfahan, Kermanshah, Hamadan, and Marvdasht saw crowds gather. Soon, demonstrations appeared in smaller towns and rural areas, showing just how widespread the anger has become. Students walked out, workers joined in, entire neighborhoods took to the streets. At first, chants focused on prices and wages, but that didn't last. Very quickly, slogans turned political, with protesters openly calling for the end of Iran's current leadership. Some even chanted for a return to the monarchy, a rare and powerful signal of just how desperate and fed up many people feel. Authorities responded with force. According to rights groups and eyewitnesses, security forces deployed tear gas, carried out mass arrests, and in some cases used live ammunition. At least 8 protesters have now been named as killed, including teenagers and young adults. Mustafa, 15, Amir Hussein Kodayari, 22, Sajjad Walamanesh, 28, Ahmad Jalil, 21, Shayan Asadolahi, 28, Kodadad Shirvani, 37, Daryush Ansari, 37, Wahab Gaidi. Their deaths have intensified anger and fear. State media has acknowledged unrest but disputes many details. Officials have not fully confirmed the deaths. Independent verification remains difficult, but videos circulating online show burning cars, clashes in the streets, and crowds fleeing as security forces advance. The president has said the government will listen to legitimate demands. At the same time, prosecutors have warned that any attempt to destabilize the country will be met with a decisive response. Schools, universities, and public institutions have already been shut down in several regions, officially for energy conservation, but many see it as a move to contain protests. This is the largest wave of unrest since the Mahsa Amini protests, and while it may not yet match the scale of 2022, the anger feels just as deep. Economic collapse has reopened political wounds that never truly healed. Iran is standing at a critical moment. The streets are speaking louder each day. The pressure is rising, and the world is watching to see what happens next.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.